Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the future, the game, or back to the past in any case. This is actually episode 3. What happened to episode 2, you might wonder. I recorded it, I edited it, and then for reasons unknown to both me and mankind, the edited file didn't render. Or it did render, but it didn't give me a file. And when I try to take the source files, I had already deleted them by accident. Yeah, not a good deal. So what happened in the last episode, one you will never see, unfortunately, but not much. We tricked Miss Strickland in getting her binoculars. Miss Strickland being the sister of Principal Strickland, or Vice Principal Strickland, I'm not sure, it's been a while since I saw the movies. And finding out that we had to go back to the 1930s because Doc disguised himself as somebody for that period, taking on the name Carl Sagan, had gotten himself into trouble and was being accused of burning down a speakeasy. For those non-Americans among me, a speakeasy was a bar that served alcohol during the Prohibition. And the Prohibition was a period in the 20s and 30s where the American government, under the guise of the Christian Association or something like that, abolished and made alcohol illegal. And that opened the door for professional criminals and gangs like Al Capone. So, let's continue the game, shall we? Saturday, June 13, 1931. Another problem I have is that my computer unexplainably shut down an hour ago, so I hope he doesn't do it again. While walking, hold on your right mouse button to make money. What? Nope, doesn't do anything. Speakeasy ruins.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
So there's 5 episodes in this game. This is episode 1. And Michael J. Fox actually has a cameo in the very last episode. You know, the Michael J. Fox career got ruined when I believe they found out he had Parkinson's disease.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Yeah. I believe we need to get in there.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Whatever they are. Shark!
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Yep. Which is a little joke to Jaws. Okay, don't need to go in there. That leaves the barbershop.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Okay. Where do we need to go? Can't remember. Find Doc. Well, I already know where... No. Already know where Doc is. He's in County Lockup. Okay. This is the town square. There's Einstein. There's a guy in a suit. Can't go this way. can't go this way because invisible wall on a 2.5D game. Well, no, this is a 3D game and we have invisible walls. I was kind of excited on playing this game originally because Back to the Future is kind of my past. Kind of really being a kid when the movies came out, so okay. Now Doc is in one of these two cells.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Actually, none of that. The authorities will think I'm crazy. Going back in time will create a paradox. Let's make a stand will get us both killed. Let's talk to the gangsters is actually also stupid, but it's the only thing you can do here without sounding crazy, more or less.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Okay. Let's make a stand then.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Okay.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Okay. Let's go back in time, but that's also not
Why
a
don't I
valid.
take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Okay.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay, and the guy we just step out was the grandfather, I think, of Marty McFly's girlfriend. And here we have the soup kitchen. There were plenty of soup kitchens in there. Some of them only made booze. Okay, that's a long loading sequence. And here we have Artie, Cue Ball,
McFly!
Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still
that's
doing
actually
here?
quite a big
Sorry,
bowl.
kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
And there we had Kid Tannen, the father of Biff Tannen. And we don't know who the kid of Biff is. So we never seen that in the movies. We seen the grandkid of Biff in the second movie. Okay. Now there's actually not much to do here except find out that where the young Emmett Brown is.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Okay, now this place we have to return to later. There's actually no point in taking all the ridiculous riddles to get through that door. Well, there's a few minor riddles to fix because that door is jammed all the way. Let's see if we can have a look at it. See? You can actually get that door open by completing all kinds of ridiculous tasks. Only to have those stack tables block the entrance. The only way to get... Well, you never actually have to go over there. It's like... It's just... I believe you need to do something. No, yeah, now I remember. You need to get soup for a certain event later on, and you need to get the right kind of soup, and that soup is delivered from that door, which if this was real life, is the only way into this area. Because if you open the counter flap, cue ball will stop you. If you do all the stuff to get that door open, it gets blocked by those stacked tables. So the only thing you actually ever need to do in here is get the special soup. Okay, next up, and that's for the next episode, we need to find the young Emmett Brown in the courthouse. Okay. After that... Why is it dark? After that, we need to help him with a few mediocre tasks. And yeah, then we get a new part of the storyline. But until then, my name has been Resender. Goodbye.